This is the second time I'm filming this because my camera is messed up. And I'm really frustrated with it, so I don't really know what else to say about it. Hi guys! Welcome back to the Woods channel. Today I wanted to share with you my everyday makeup look slash the makeup that I wear on my face every day. We all wear makeup every day, so I mean, I don't wear it every day, but I wear it quite a bit. I don't know, maybe you'll find some tips out of this. I also have really bad acne right now, so I kind of wanted to make this video as kind of a how I cover up my acne everyday video. It's actually gotten a lot better than it has because I have been taking a lot of care of it and I am on medicine now, but I am planning on making a video about how I've been getting my skin clear, so stay tuned for that. But I wanted to share a couple of tips that I've been doing that are quick and easy for everyday makeup, and even if this video helps one of you with your acne problems or your self-confidence or helps you in any way whatsoever, it will make me happy. So obviously everybody's skin is different, so you won't be exactly like me. So if you guys could leave a comment in the comment section below, I'm sure you could help someone else and possibly me as well. Let's just chat about skincare and acne cover up in the comments below. And this is the makeup I wear every day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what way. I don't know. I actually just got back yesterday from a trip overnight in Toronto, and I have my makeup bag. So perfect for every day because I just bring the stuff that I need. So I actually haven't been using a primer. I know it's gonna sound ridiculous, but I find that my makeup stays on better without a primer. Maybe because my face is so oily and I have to over moisturize right now because I am taking medicine that makes my skin very, very dry. So I haven't been using a primer, so I just go straight on with color correcting. I have a mirror right here, sorry. So I'm gonna look through like the viewfinder, the mirror, the lens. So I use the Sephora Bright Future in 04. Peach color or the orange color will combat the purple under my eyes. I just take a couple dots of that. Then I take the Smashbox color correcting stick in green. It looks like it's been through the war, and that's because it has. This has been my savior for my acne problems recently. So I just take my finger and just take it right off the top and put it on. So then I take my beauty blender and just blend out the spots. I usually use one of these little guys to blend out the green spots just a little bit more instead of my regular beauty blender because I don't want it to get green everywhere and then have the green come off when I'm trying to put my foundation on with it. Now I'm going to go in with a concealer. The concealer I'm using right now is the e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer, oil-free, in the shade Porcelain. I just dot that on basically the biggest problem areas, and then I put concealer on again after my foundation. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with some foundation. Because I have a very, very fair complexion, I use two different foundations. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 110 and the CoverGirl Clean and Sensitive Skin Foundation in 210. I just mix a little bit of the CoverGirl foundation with majority of the Maybelline foundation. That way I get a little bit more color in my complexion, and I do that by just grabbing a little bit out of each bottle and putting it on my hand and mixing it right on my hand. So next, I'm actually going to go in with another foundation. I know it's really, really crazy, but I do find that the Maybelline and the CoverGirl are very, very low coverage, and I need something a little bit higher coverage, obviously because of my acne. So I am going to take the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation in 010, which is a lightweight foundation, but I find that it's really, really good to build a foundation. I don't find that it's lightweight, really. It's pretty thick stuff. I almost use this as a concealer. I just put this on my main breakout areas. I'm going to use the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. The color has came off, but it is just a concealer, and I'm just going to throw that underneath my eyes. So if I am finding that I do have some spots peeking through still because they are super red or super huge and swollen or any, you know, problems like that, I use the Rimmel Hide the Blemish Concealer and I just pop that on the spot that is really bothering me. So I have the High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder from NYX in Sheer. Obviously, I'm going to use that to set under my eyes. I'm also using minimal brushes just because if you are traveling, you don't want your brushes to take up all your face. So if you can use brushes for multiple things, that's really good. So I always use an eyeshadow brush for my under eye setting powder. Then for the rest of my face, I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in 001. So I don't normally contour my face. I normally just throw on some bronzer because contouring is scary and if you do it wrong, you're gonna look silly. But every day I just throw on a little bit of bronzer. So I use the e.l.f. bronzing palette and I use the third color down every day and I just throw that just above my cheekbone. I'm also going to throw a little bit on the forehead and temples and underneath my jaw and my neck. I'm all about products that can be used as double use. So I do have a eyeshadow that I use every day that can be used as a bronzer because it's very similar to the shade I just put on, but I had extra room in my makeup bag when I went away this weekend. So I decided to throw my bronzing palette in there anyway, but I do normally just take that eyeshadow because I use it anyway and it takes up less space. So now I'm just going to throw on a little bit of blush. My favorite blush at the moment is the CoverGirl Cheekers. I find that blush lasts forever. So I've had this forever, but I really do love it. It's been around forever so much that I can't really see the backs other than it says CoverGirl Cheekers. So it is a very light pink. It's almost an orangey shade. And lately I have been going a little darker on the eyes, so I've been going a little lighter or softer on the blush because I normally wear like a brighter pink blush on the blush and a little bit. So I'm just going to use a big stippling blush brush and just dust this on the apples of my cheeks. So next I'm going to use the Pure Loose Powder in, I can't even see the number, I don't even know, as a little bit of a highlight. It's a little bit goldy and it's not too in your face, that's why I really like it. It's just a little shimmery. I'm going to take a small little fan brush. Okay, so now it's time to move up to the eyes. First, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. And it's a little bit harder to rub it in. I usually do it with my finger, but it's a little bit harder with these claws I got going on. So I just use a sponge brush and blend it in on my lid. Before going with the eyeshadow, I am going to do a little bit to my eyebrows. And I don't normally do too much to them because oddly enough, I'm not really into the eyebrow trend. I love it on other people, but I hate it on myself. So I normally just fill them in a little bit. And again, I love to use products that have dual options. So instead of buying an eyebrow kit or an eyebrow pencil, I have been using the Rimmel London Glam Eyes in 033 and the Color Design Ombre Effects Sensational in the 4th shade in the palette, New Black. Mixing those together and just using a angled brush to do my eyebrows. So all I do is follow the natural shape of my eyebrow. I don't do anything exciting. Don't reshape my eyebrow. I just really, truly just fill it in. And I just take a spoolie brush and just brush through the eyebrows after I finish them. Okay, now on to eyeshadow. So I basically have told you already what eyeshadows I've been using, but I also use the absolutely no name on it, but it's from CoverGirl and there's only one shade left in it because I've used all the other shades. This is my go-to eyeshadow every day. Then I'm going to go back to the Rimmel. Then I'm going to go back to the Rimmel Glam Eyes color and just use a little bit of that in the outer corners. So the last shade I put on my eyes is from Revlon. It is a individual little pod in the shade Gold. And because I have green eyes, the gold really works well with them. So I like to throw gold kind of in the inner corners to give it a little pop from the brown that I just used. So I'm just gonna throw on some clear brow gel onto my eyebrows. And right now I'm using the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Mascara. Okay, so I'm just gonna curl my eyebrows with a Revlon eyelash curler, and the mascara I'm gonna be using, which is the one I am obsessed with right now and I use every day, is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Waterproof. It's great. Of course, can't leave the house without lipstick. So my go-to absolute favorite lipstick ever right now is the Joe Fresh Lipstick Duo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just my simple everyday makeup. I just do a really simple, really easy and quick look because let's get real. You want to look natural, but you also want to look good and feel good. This is it for me. As I said before, I am planning on making a how I am clearing my skin video and basically my tips for while on the medicine that I'm on right now, because it is very common acne medicine and it has a lot of side effects that are hard to deal with sometimes. So if you guys are interested in seeing a video of that sort, don't forget to give this video a like and I will make a video about that. Also, if you guys don't know already, we have a website that all of this social media that we are doing and talking about skincare and fashion and beauty and lifestyle and health and fitness and celebrities, everything is on the website, which I will link down below. It's where myself and another girl named Julie leave all of our tips and just chat about celebrities and things that are happening in the world. So if you guys are interested in that. Also, if you guys aren't aware, we have an Instagram account, which is at Sense of Modes, and a Twitter account, which is at Official Mode. So make sure you follow one of those sites to stay up to date on the YouTube channel, the blog, the store. Everything will be put up on those so you can get connected all different ways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye! And just give my top lashes the tiniest bit of mascara. No curling, no nothing, just right on with the mascara. That's it!